Hi, it's Beep from Growing Vegetables with Beep. I'm just going to show you and talk about occas. Right, these are the occas. I've shown them to you before in other videos. It's one of the lost crops of the Incas. It is a beautiful plant, and it's really grown a lot in Bolivia and Peru. They say, though it's my second year, they say it's easy to grow, even here in the UK, as long as you've got a fairly long season. They're not related to potatoes. The potatoes are next to it. So they don't get blight. They just grow quite happily. So they have this beautiful lush green foliage, which is quite thick in the stems, and then they get this lovely little yellow flower like that. And I haven't got a big spider with me, big area, probably just over a meter. So these were planted back in, I think, April, but I'll come back to that. These, even though it's now late August, it's 26, these actually nothing happens in the ground yet until around mid-November. So if you have early frost in your area, then this isn't a crop for you. But if we got quite late frost, so it should be fine, and was fine last time. Yeah, if you have a mild winter. These tubers come from real seeds again. You can get quite a good crop from them. You can get through half a kilo per tuber. So I think I had about 12-13 tubers here. Yeah, it's down south, going back to the weather. South, we're in Cornwall, so it's okay, but maybe in Scotland you would find it harder to grow. Once you've bought some, you can keep some tubers every year and replant them when the time is right. So you don't have to keep. I do like that with real seeds. You can keep the seed, knowing you can re-sow them when the time is right. Plant these in the spring. I think I plant these in April, about a foot apart. You don't want to plant them too early because frost will kill the tips, and that will affect the growth of it. They find it hard to come back from that. They are planted, they don't need a lot of care. Like I said though, the heaviness of these plants did mean that the slugs like going underneath, so you could give them support by putting maybe a corner post in each one and then putting some wire around, but they are very easy to grow. Yeah, right, weeding is the only thing. I didn't even have a lot of weeds here though. They can be earthed up like potatoes, and some people think it increases the yields. I haven't noticed that, but and crucially, like I said just now, they don't actually start producing the tubers until November, when the days start to shorten. So that's why you really have to leave the plants until they're completely killed by frost. Real seeds say something that even after the leaves have died down, they are still growing. Sometimes they can still double over 2 weeks, they suddenly start doubling up. So never dig them up early. That's the big thing. Basically they are like a potato, and they store just like a potato in a dark bag out of the light, and you eat it like a potato. They say it tastes like lemony, and they're very delicious, and they come all different colors. A crop well worth trying out if you've got the room. I mean, like I said, this is about a meter long, just over a meter, and they've been just happily growing along nicely.